Last night, the Middle East held its breath. Reports of explosions, military alerts, and rising tensions involving Iran quickly spread across international news networks. While details are still unfolding, analysts say the region could be entering another dangerous phase of geopolitical tension. But what exactly happened inside Iran, and why are global leaders suddenly paying close attention? Today, we are going to break down the latest developments, the background behind the tension, and what this situation could mean for the future of the region. To understand why these developments are being discussed around the world, we first need to understand the bigger picture surrounding Iran. For many years, Iran has been at the center of complex geopolitical tensions involving the United States, Israel, and several countries across the Middle East. These tensions are connected to multiple issues, including Iran's nuclear program, its regional influence, economic sanctions imposed by Western countries, and ongoing conflicts involving allied groups across the region. Whenever unusual military activity is reported inside Iran, the world pays attention because it could signal a possible escalation. That is exactly why the reports from last night quickly became a major topic in global media. According to several international news reports, air defense systems in certain parts of Iran were activated late at night. Residents in some areas reported hearing loud sounds that were described as explosions or intense military activity. Iranian state media mentioned that air defense systems responded to unidentified aerial objects in the sky. In situations like this, early information is often unclear. Governments usually investigate carefully before confirming what actually happened. However, analysts say that incidents like this can sometimes be linked to intercepted drones, unidentified aircraft, or even military exercises. In the modern world, many countries operate extremely advanced surveillance systems that constantly monitor their airspace. Radar networks, satellite systems, and air defense platforms are designed to detect any unusual object moving through the sky. When something unexpected appears, defense systems may respond immediately as a precaution. This does not always mean a full military confrontation is happening, but it shows how sensitive the security environment has become in certain regions of the world. When something like this happens in Iran, it attracts global attention almost instantly. Iran occupies one of the most strategic positions in global geopolitics. The country sits close to the Persian Gulf and near the Strait of Hormuz, which is one of the most important shipping routes on Earth. A significant percentage of the world's oil supply passes through this narrow waterway every day. Because of this, any tension involving Iran can affect global energy markets and international trade. Even small military incidents can create waves of concern across financial markets and political circles. Another reason Iran often remains in the spotlight is its network of political and military relationships across the region. Iran has influence in several areas of the Middle East and has alliances with various political and armed groups. This creates a complicated balance of power between regional countries. Tensions between Iran and Israel, as well as between Iran and the United States, have existed for decades. These tensions sometimes appear through diplomatic disputes, economic sanctions, or military incidents. Iran also has one of the most complex military structures in the region. Alongside its regular armed forces, the country has the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, often known as the IRGC. This organization plays a major role in Iran's defense strategy and oversees several important military programs. Over the years, Iran has invested heavily in missile technology, drone systems, and air defense networks. These systems are designed to protect Iranian territory and respond quickly to potential threats. Because of this defensive structure, any report that air defense systems have been activated immediately raises questions among analysts and security experts. It suggests that something unusual was detected in the sky, although it does not always mean an attack occurred. Sometimes, air defense systems respond to unidentified drones, surveillance aircraft, or even technical anomalies detected by radar systems. Military analysts always wait for more verified information before drawing conclusions. When news about incidents like this begins to spread, governments around the world start closely monitoring the situation. Intelligence agencies review satellite images, radar data, and communications to understand what might have happened. International media organizations also analyze available information and compare reports from different sources. In many cases, early reports can be confusing because information spreads extremely quickly through social media and online platforms. Financial markets also react to geopolitical tension very quickly. Oil prices often respond to events happening in the Middle East because the region plays a crucial role in global energy supply. If traders believe that tensions might disrupt shipping routes or oil production, prices can rise sharply. This is why events involving Iran are closely watched by economic analysts as well as political experts. Diplomatic communication usually begins almost immediately when tensions appear. Governments often contact each other through diplomatic channels to reduce misunderstandings and avoid escalation. International organizations may also encourage dialogue between countries involved in regional disputes. In many cases, these diplomatic efforts help prevent small incidents from turning into larger conflicts. Experts normally consider several possible explanations when situations like this occur. One possibility is that air defense systems reacted to unidentified drones entering restricted airspace. Another possibility is that the military was conducting exercises or testing defense systems. It is also possible that early reports exaggerated the scale of the incident before official investigations were completed. In the digital age, information travels incredibly fast, but verified facts often take more time to confirm. This is why analysts emphasize the importance of patience when evaluating breaking news related to military activity. Governments and defense institutions usually release official statements only after gathering accurate information. Until that happens, speculation can spread quickly online, creating confusion about what actually occurred. What happened last night serves as a reminder of how fragile geopolitical stability can sometimes be. Even small security incidents can trigger worldwide discussions and raise concerns about potential escalation. The Middle East has experienced many periods of tension in the past, and global leaders remain cautious whenever unusual military developments appear in the region. For now, the situation appears to be under observation by multiple governments and international organizations. Analysts are continuing to monitor developments and waiting for additional confirmation from official sources. The coming days may provide more clarity about what exactly triggered the defensive response and whether it was related to a security threat or simply a precautionary measure. The bigger question many people are asking is whether tensions in the region will calm down or whether this could signal the beginning of a new period of instability. The Middle East remains one of the most strategically important regions in the world, and events there often influence global politics, economics, and security. As new information becomes available, analysts and journalists will continue examining the situation carefully. For now, the world is watching closely, waiting to see whether this incident remains a minor security alert or becomes part of a larger geopolitical story. One thing is certain: when developments unfold in a country as influential and strategically located as Iran, the entire world pays attention.